Every minute, 70 people book a cruise for themselves. And every minute, 70 people make the same booking mistakes that end up costing them money, comfort, or their entire vacation vibe. It's easy to mess up when the booking process looks simple but hides a lot of traps. Whether it's picking the wrong date, skipping travel insurance, or trusting the first price you see, these slip-ups add up fast. In this video, we'll walk you through 15 of the most common mistakes and how to avoid every single one. Let's start with mistake number 15. Booking way too late or too early. Booking too early or too late can cost you more than you think. Last-minute bookings usually come with higher prices, since hotels and cruise lines know you're out of time and willing to pay more. On the other hand, if you book too far in advance, you might miss out on discounts that show up closer to departure. Sales, limited-time offers, and price drops often happen months after early rates are first released. The sweet spot is typically between 6 and 12 months before your trip. That's when prices tend to be more stable and competitive. It gives you time to plan and choose without rushing, but you're still close enough to catch any good deals that appear. Use sites like CruisePlum and Booking.com to track fares and set alerts. Watching the market for a bit can save you hundreds. Don't let bad timing drain your travel budget before you've even left. Mistake number 14. Only checking one site for prices. Finding a deal on one site might feel like a win, but clicking book too fast can cost you. Prices vary from site to site, and sticking with just one means you might miss better offers somewhere else. Again, always compare rates across multiple platforms like CruisePlum, Kayak, and Booking.com to see who's offering the lowest price or throwing in extras. Many sites also run promo codes, coupons, or cashback deals that you won't see unless you search for them. Before you start browsing, open an incognito or private window. This helps you avoid price hikes based on your browsing history. Some websites track what you've looked at and increase prices if they think you're coming back. A few extra minutes of comparing and checking for codes can save you real money. Booking without checking around first is like grabbing the first item you see on sale without noticing it's cheaper one aisle over. Don't rush it. The savings are worth it. Mistake number 13. Overlooking hidden fees. When you book a cruise, the price you see isn't always the price you pay. Often, vacation fees, baggage fees, and service fees that you didn't see coming will make your trip cost more than you thought. These extra fees might not be shown up front, but they can add up quickly and make your budget look really tight. To keep this from happening, read the small print before you confirm your reservation. Be sure you know about any extra fees that may come with your trip or stay. If you book your cruise or hotel directly with the company, you can avoid the extra fees and charges that come with using booking sites. No one wants to find out about extra costs while they're on vacation. You can save a lot of money if you pay attention to a few extra things. Mistake number 12. Skipping the fine print completely. When you're planning a trip, you might want to hurry through the steps, but missing the small print can cause fees and disappointments you didn't expect. A lot of travelers don't pay attention to important details like cancellation policies, baggage limits, or times when they can't travel. This mistake could lead to changes that cost a lot of money or even ruin a holiday plan. If you don't read the small print, you might not know what to do when things don't go as planned. For instance, if you have to cancel at the last minute, you might be charged money that you can't get back. Or there might be rules that make it hard for you to travel how you want to. Read the full terms and conditions every time, especially the parts that say how to get a return, make changes, or cancel an order. This will keep you from having to deal with stress and extra costs. Pay close attention to the cancellation policy and know what your rights are. Mistake number 11. Picking the wrong room or seat type. It's easy to be swayed by flashy descriptions or price alone when booking your trip, but picking the wrong room or seat can make you very uncomfortable, especially on long trips or stays that last a long time. You may have booked the cheapest seat only to find that it doesn't have enough space or a way to rest comfortably. Or maybe your hotel room doesn't have the features you thought it would. These mistakes can make you angry and uncomfortable, which can ruin part of your experience. Do some study to fully understand what you can do. When you travel, look at seat maps and read reviews of the places you're thinking about. For hotels, think about the size of the room, the view, and the facilities. Read reviews from other guests to see if the room is what it seems to be. Doing a little extra work before your trip can make it a lot more fulfilling and fun. Mistake number 10. Not signing up for loyalty programs. Not signing up for a loyalty scheme when booking your cruise, hotel, or rental car would do you more harm than good. A lot of travelers don't take advantage of the loyalty programs that cruise lines, hotels, and booking sites offer, which can get them free upgrades, discounts, and special deals. So they end up missing a chance to get awards that could help them pay for future trips. When you book through a loyalty program, you can gain points. Over time, you can exchange those points for free nights, better seats, or even savings on future purchases. The more you join, the more perks you'll often get, like early access to deals or faster check-in. Sign up and start getting points right away if you haven't already. When those benefits start coming in, you'll be glad you did it. Mistake number 9. Booking a bad location just to save money. It's easy to be swayed by a great deal when booking a place to stay, but not thinking about where it is can cost you a lot. Though you may save some money at first, going around will take longer and cost more if you stay far from sites or public transport. It might seem like a good deal to stay in a hotel room an hour away from your goal, but you'll have to deal with extra travel time, taxi fares, or even worse, crowded public transportation. Not just because the room is cheap, but also because it's easy to get to. Look for places to stay that are close to major sites or public transportation hubs. You can do this with Google Maps or by using sites like Airbnb that let you look by location. Staying close to the action will make your trips more fun. Mistake number 8. Choosing non-refundable with no backup. It can be tempting to book the cheapest choice without caring about getting your money back. But if you don't think about what might happen at the last minute, you could make a mistake that costs a lot of money. You could lose the whole amount you paid for your cruise, hotel, or rental car if you have to change your mind. That bargain might not seem so great after all. When you can, pick choices that are flexible and don't cost anything. Sometimes it's better to pay a little more if you know you won't lose any money if you change your mind. Being flexible is important for longer trips or when things are unclear. Think about getting trip insurance if you book things that you can't get back. It can cover changes or cancellations that have to do with things that were not planned for. Trust us, that extra cost will be worth it if things don't go as planned. Mistake number 7. Not reading reviews before you book. Skipping reviews before booking a cruise, hotel, or service can lead to unpleasant surprises. Photos and descriptions don't always tell the full story, and you might miss issues like poor service, noisy rooms, or hidden fees. Reading reviews helps you avoid these problems and gives you a clearer idea of what to expect. Use trusted sources like Google, Trustpilot, or TripAdvisor. These platforms often reveal details from real travelers that booking sites gloss over. You can also pick up useful tips from people with similar needs, whether you're looking for family-friendly hotels, quiet cruise lines, or reliable work trip accommodations. Taking a few extra minutes to check reviews can save you from major headaches later. They offer honest insight from people who've already been there, helping you make a smarter choice. Do the research now so you're not disappointed when you arrive. Mistake number 6. Trusting a booking platform blindly. It may seem like an easy way to find a deal to book through a third-party website, but it can be hard to figure out if there are any secret fees or if the cruise still has vacant seats. You might think you're getting the best deal, but then find out that the platform charges extra to book or has different rules for canceling. Also, there may be problems with availability that don't happen when you book straight. Sometimes it's best to book directly with the cruise line, hotel, or service source. If something goes wrong, this way you escape third-party fees and problems, and you're more likely to get better customer service. Read the small print if you have to use outside services. Learn about the cancellation procedure, any extra costs, and any changes that might happen. Spend a little extra time to make sure you know everything, especially when things don't go as planned. Mistake number 5. Not asking about upgrades or deals. When people book their cruises or hotels, a lot of them don't ask about upgrades or deals. This means they miss out on chances to get a better experience for free. If you don't do this step, you might miss out on benefits like better service, early check-ins, room upgrades, or lower rates. For example, you could ask about a free upgrade at check-in or look for special codes when you book. When you book or check in, always ask if there are any upgrades or deals that are available. Cruise, hotels, and car rental companies will often give you a better deal if you book with them again, or just to fill up their inventory. Check to see if there are any early bird or last-minute deals that could make your trip better. You might be able to get an experience that's much better than what you paid for if you just ask around. Mistake number 4. Falling for a deal that's too good to be true. It's easy to jump at a deal that seems too good to pass up, but there are often extra fees or terms that aren't easy to find. Booking something that sounds too good to be true could cost you more than you thought when you find out there are limits or extra fees. When you get a deal, you should always read the small print to make sure you know what's there. There are times when deals that look great have catch terms that cost a lot of money. It's likely that the deal is fake if it seems too good to be true. Also, before you accept your reservation, always look for any hidden fees and make sure you understand all the terms. Mistake number 3. Not double-checking your booking details. If you forget to double-check your booking information, for example, it could all go wrong. If you don't check your cruise departure time, hotel reservation, or rental car, you might have a lot of trouble if you find out too late that something was canceled or booked incorrectly. To prevent this, make sure your reservation is correct with the service provider before your trip. Make sure the details are right, especially in the days before your trip, whether it's a cruise or a hotel room. As a backup, print or save a copy of the proof. This small step can keep you from getting more upset later on. Mistake number 2. Traveling during peak season without thinking. It might sound tempting to book your trip during the busiest months, but that decision usually means higher prices and bigger crowds, turning your dream vacation into a hassle. When everyone is traveling, costs go up and popular attractions become packed, which takes away from the experience. Instead, consider planning your trip during the off-season. You'll save money, avoid the chaos, and actually get to enjoy more of what your destination has to offer. Not only will things feel calmer, but you'll dodge those steep price hikes. For the best deals, look at traveling in the shoulder season, typically in April, May, September, or October, or during what's known in the industry as wave season, which runs from January through March. Mistake number 1. Ignoring better transport or stay options. Many travelers just book a standard cruise service or hotel, but that's not always the best choice. If you stick to your usual pattern, you might miss out on more suitable options for your specific trip. Sometimes it may be better to board a flight, a train, or rent an Airbnb. Being flexible and creative can help you have amazing travel experiences. Find hidden gems that fit your wants and budget by comparing the individual perks and prices of each transportation and accommodation option. There are so many ways to travel that you shouldn't settle for the usual. So, guys, that's it. 15 booking mistakes most travelers never see coming. Now you know how to avoid them, save money, and get more out of your trip. If this helped, like, subscribe, and drop your own booking tips in the comments. And if someone you know is planning a cruise, send this their way. Travel smart, book better, and enjoy the trip.